Hello and welcome back. In this video, you will learn about inductor and rectifier. So, let's get started. First, you will learn about inductor. An inductor is a passive electronic component that stores energy in the form of a magnetic field. In its simplest form, an inductor consists of a wire loop or coil. It is designed to take advantage of the relationship between magnetism and electricity, as a result of an electric current passing through the coil. Inductor does not like change in the current flowing through it. If a change occurs, it tries to resist that change by applying force on the electrons, using its magnetic field to maintain the flow of current. Therefore, it is also used to block AC components in a signal. Inductors are used in power supplies, radio circuits, etc. Now, you will see working of inductor, using a circuit in TinkerCAD, after which, your understanding of inductors working will become more clear. Open TinkerCAD in your browser. Search for power supply, and bring it over to the canvas. Search for bulb, and bring it over to the canvas. Search for inductor, and bring it over to the canvas. Now, copy bulb and power supply, paste it onto the canvas. Now, you make two circuits, so that you can see the difference in operation, with and without an inductor. For the first circuit, make connections as shown for power supply and bulb. For the second circuit, make connections as shown for power supply, bulb, and inductor. Now, click on power supply and change the voltage to 10 volts. Further, click on inductor and change its inductance to 100 henries. Now, simulate the circuit. You will observe that, as soon as the simulation starts, the first circuit instantaneously reaches its maximum current, but the one with inductor takes some time before it reaches its maximum current. This happens because the inductor opposes the increasing current, and keeps on charging itself until it reaches the maximum current. This is how an inductor can be used in a circuit. Now, we will learn about rectifier. Rectifier is an electrical device, which converts an alternating current into a direct one, by allowing a current to flow through it in one direction only. It consists of a circuit consisting set of cleverly interlocked diodes that converts alternating current to direct current. Now, we will see what are the different types of rectifier circuits. 1. Uncontrolled rectifiers. These rectifiers use simple diodes to rectify the AC voltage into DC voltage. Further, there are two types of uncontrolled rectifiers, half-wave and full-wave rectifiers. 2. Controlled rectifiers. These rectifiers use thyristors, instead of diodes, to rectify the AC voltage into DC voltage. These rectifiers are called controlled rectifiers, as thyristors can be controlled independently, unlike diodes, which cannot be controlled. Diodes automatically allow current to flow as soon as the current is positive. Now, we will see the working of half-wave rectifier in TinkerCAD. Open TinkerCAD in your browser. Search for function generator, and bring it over to the canvas. Search for oscilloscope, and bring it over to the canvas. Copy oscilloscope, and paste it, as we require 2 of them, to see the waveforms of input and output voltage. Take a breadboard, diode, polarized capacitor, and a multimeter. Make the connections as shown. Now, click on Function Generator, and change frequency to 50 Hz, amplitude to 10 volts, DC offset to 0 volt, and function to sine wave. Click on Oscilloscope, and change time per division to 10 milliseconds. Click on Capacitor, and change the value of capacitance to 1000 microfarads. Now, first remove the capacitor, and simulate the circuit. Here you observe how only half wave of the given AC signal is rectified, as the diode only conducts at the positive half voltage cycle. Now, stop the simulation. Next, connect the capacitor again, and start simulation. Now, this time you will observe, as a capacitor is added to the circuit, the output voltage smoothens, and a straight line appears on the output oscilloscope's screen. This is how a half-wave rectifier works. Now, we will see the working of full-wave rectifier in TinkerCAD. Open New Circuit. Search for Function Generator, and bring it over to the canvas. Search for Oscilloscope, and bring it over to the canvas. Copy Oscilloscope, and paste it, as we require 2 of them, to see the waveforms of input and output voltage. Take a breadboard, diode, and a multimeter. Copy diode and paste it 3 times, as we require 4 diodes in this circuit. Make the connections as shown. Now, click on Function Generator, and change frequency to 50 Hz, amplitude to 10 volts, DC offset to 0 volt, and function to sine wave. Click on Oscilloscope, and change time per division to 10 milliseconds. Now, start simulation. You can observe how this circuit is able to rectify both the positive and negative half voltage of the input signal. Further, adding a polarized capacitor at the output will smoothen the voltage. This is how a full wave rectifier works. That's it in this video. See you in the next video. Till then, keep learning, keep exploring.